Thank you everyone for coming back. We want to get off the next presentation. We're going to welcome up Antony, who's our Vice President of EnGenius Networks. He will go over how to visualize your networks with our new network management solutions, which include Cloud and EnSky.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Hi, my name is Antony. I believe many people in the room already know that EnGenius have the networking management or the AP controller EasyMaster. And I believe lots of people already use it. And the EasyMaster actually is a networking management installed in your PC or server or in the Amazon AWS services. Okay? But today, we are going to announce the EnGenius Cloud. So it's my honor that I can introduce the EnGenius Cloud here in Milan. The reason why we choose Milan, because Milan is a city leading the future of fashion. So I believe that our EnGenius Cloud technology uses lots of advanced technology that later on you will see and then you will experience together with me. And during the presentation, I will also do the live demo. Ooh, okay? All right, so what's EnGenius Cloud? It's not simply put the EasyMaster up to cloud. Maybe you know that lots of vendors out there currently claim they sell the cloud vendor. Actually, they simply put their networking manager up to the cloud, up to the AWS, and say that they are cloud vendor. We don't do that. We use the most advanced cloud technology nowadays. Okay? Later on, I will elaborate about that. And we have brand new UI. Maybe some of you have already seen the screen, the UI out there in the demo room. And we have a brand new AI-driven features, which will be the second part of my seminar, of my presentation. And hopefully, and ask me to install here. All right, so I unboxing. And so to me, I'm a bridge of, they say plug and play, right? This is a factory default. All right, plug and play. Okay, so this is our PoE switch. All right, so I just plug in the Ethernet ports and wait for the connection. Okay, so to prevent from cheating, let me do this. So what time it is?
RTSPG.
What?
RTSPG.
RTSPG. Okay, Roger, please. RTSPG. All right, so what I'm doing right now is ask someone maybe out there 100,000 miles away, some people who is expert or may not be that expert to change something for me. So down here, for me, I don't need any IT managers. I simply take one device and plug, and it should play. All right? So it requires some time to do the boot up and then to do the loading. So let me let you know that actually what we have done during the process. Okay, so how easy is this? Is that it's very useful to manage many different remote office. So the one thing that one big problem to deploy a multiple remote office is that you need to you need to have a professional person. And to install, you might need to fly all over to do the on-site deployment. All right, because you need to go into this AP and do the local GUI and do all the configuration. So it will take lots of time and especially the resource. So what we do here, we simply ship the box and then open up. So this is the cloud devices I'm doing right now. And this is the back of the cloud device. And then what I did is simply plug into a PoE switch. So what I did is that someone out there, he just create our cloud account and then register this cloud device in the cloud. And once it registers and then put into one network, the network we are calling right now is a group configuration. All right, simply do 3 steps. For the branch office, as you can see that we just ship the box, unbox it, and then plug to the network, and it should work. All right, let me try to see what's the SSID. Is it? Oh. Okay, so this is my screenshot of my mobile phone. So you can see there is a RTSPG, right? Working. So you can connect to this RTSPG. And I remember there must be some splash page, right? Is it? So you good. You can experience that. All right, here you go, the splash page. Good, thank you. And then click connect to the internet. So everyone can do the same thing right now. So I didn't cheat on you, right? So it's simply just plug and play. It's very different from the previous the experience that you have encountered. All right. Okay. Then here comes another problem. Once it's installed, what happens if that you want to replace this device? What happens? Then you call your headquarters and ask them to ship another device to you. Wow, they will take days, right? So can I simply purchase locally? So I purchase locally a new device, a new cloud device. It can be Wi-Fi 5, it can be Wi-Fi 6, because the configuration should be the same, right? Okay, simply it's faster. All right, so we need to take a new technology. Okay, new one, brand new one. Okay, what should I do? This is a brand new one. So it didn't register to our cloud. The cloud doesn't recognize it. So what should I do? Okay, back to my mobile phone. I have installed an app, the EnGenius Cloud app. let me log in. So it asks me to choose one organization, which is ABC Corporation at Milan. All right, you can see that there is one device already in the inventory, which is the one I'm using right now, previously, and I just simply disconnected. And I want to add a new one, okay? So let me add this one. Simply scan the QR code on the back of the device, and then register. So let me plug into the switch. Okay, register already. Then I just mentioned that once you register, you need to assign to a network which got a different group configuration. Okay, so you need to assign this device to a network. The network is so this is the corporation, and I choose the inventory to see if it's already online. So the inventory, and then good, there are two devices. I just registered a new one, and this new one, you can have a prefix, so you don't need to type in every time. You just keep scan, and it will start with a Barcelo 2F, something like that. And then, so for this one, I see the detail, and then I want to add a button. I want to allocate it to one network, which is a group configuration, which is Milan event, and apply. So very simple, right? So you can see down here, Milan event already applied to this device. Okay, so the device is still booting up. So let me get back to my slide. Okay, so to replace this new device, it's a local purchased AP. So you don't want to ask someone to fly over, and you need to log into the local GUI and configure the setting. Then what will be the biggest problem? Even you are the professional. So when you replace one device, you need to reconfigure again. What will be the top thing that you might encounter? Because you need to configure exactly the same as your previous one. So do you remember what you set for your previous AP? It's very hard. So you better back up the configuration. But here, for the cloud solution, you don't need to do that. You simply put this device into the network, and it simply works. All right, so, okay, so right now it should be ready already. So let's see. Okay, still need some time to finish the booting cycle. Okay, so for this one, if you want to replace a device, you simply need to scan, then plug and play. So this is the beauty of the cloud. And for the cloud access, you can go anywhere, anytime, and anyone, as long as they got the privilege, they can do the configuration. So after you deploy the devices, then After that, you need to manage. The other big problem currently for your network is that all over the world, you install lots of AP, but you know that there are lots of different versions in each different AP. So it gives you a big problem that you need to manage so many versions of AP. What is worse? They said that you cannot upgrade from 1.2 directly to 2.1. You need to first be upgrade to 1.8 and then 2.1. So give you lots of effort to do that. For cloud, you don't need to do that. We have the auto firmware upgrade function that no matter maybe this device putting in your warehouse for 3 months, and the current version could be version 1.2. Once you plug into the cloud, the first thing cloud doing is that it push the newest firmware to these devices. So you even doesn't know what it is. So for the firmware version, you don't need to care about it. So here we got the setting. You can force to upgrade right now, or you can schedule. Please upgrade my AP on Sunday midnight. So you can set the upgrade window. And then once you set, you just leave it. Okay, so it's so simple to manage your firmware version. And then the other one is that I just created SSID, and maybe I created with WPA simply, but they said there are lots of issues with the WPA, so I had better change it to WPA2 Enterprise. So if I need to do that, simply I go to cloud and change it, and it will apply to all the AP across the world. So we can do the remote and group configuration. It doesn't matter where your device is located. And like most of the networking manager, we have the dashboard with the throughput, top-end reports. We have the access point list, and then down here you can click, and then you can have a quick view of these devices, and then you can open lots of a small window to see at a glance that what's the difference between different AP. And we also provide a Google map. So here we put 2 AP down here and 1 building. This building got lots of many different layer of floor. So it will go to floor plan. Okay, so where you put other AP on. And we also provide a floor map with heat map. And the device detail page with the throughput and all the detail information. And client list, that which client and what kind of OS is working on. And topology view. And also we have the notification that you can set by network. So so you can say that if the AP goes offline for 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, I don't want to receive all the notification once the AP disconnected, because sometimes the internet is not that trustable. So it just disconnected and connected back. I don't want this kind of notification. So I can set like this. So for each different network group, I can set different rule. And then for each network, if there might be 10 or 100 users who needs to be notified, imagine that this is cloud. So I might have 10,000 devices or 10,000 networking out there, and times 10 users, then you need to notify 100,000 with different criteria. So with that, it requires some big data technology. So we actually leverage some new big data database to do that. And for those notifications, we also can notify your mobile phone. Okay. And so till now, I believe many people will say that the cloud, everything goes cloud, especially in Europe. We protect the user's data seriously. Okay. So if everything goes cloud, so how you protect my user data? Okay, so for EnGenius cloud solution, users' data won't go through EnGenius cloud. It goes directly through the device to the internet. So we don't collect any of your transfer data. And what about that if is it possible that someone emulate our device and connect to your cloud, trying to breach your network management? We have a patent pending technology to prevent from that. So for every device, we have a public key. Once it connected to the cloud, it will negotiate with cloud and saying that I'm a legal device. Please give me a private key. So we send the private key to this device, and then using this private key to build two-factor authentication secure tunnel. All right, so it's very secure that you cannot just simulate to trying to connect to the cloud. Some of the vendor actually they say they use HTTPS to do the encryption. But before, that's why we use the two-factor authentication to make sure that the device is a legal device. And then for maybe you have I'm not sure you have read our white paper, serverless. Rent some physical server in Amazon or your local ISP. And then the newer technology to break down this server into smaller virtual machine. Okay, so the scale is smaller and then the more scalable. However, it's still within these servers. And then the newer technology is the Docker based. So they break down even smaller component of the VM into a smaller Docker. So you have more flexibility to do the scalability, okay? So this is the technology most of the cloud vendor nowadays using. So you can check with them, right? But we don't use that. Why is that? Because there is always a boundary of the server. It's still a then someone needs to take care that oh, I need to transfer this user to a bigger Docker. So I create another Docker, although it's very easy to create. However, you still need to do the work. Okay, and then transfer all the data of the user into that Docker to make sure that the customer is comfortable. However, manually. So if you only count on human being, there will always some trouble with that. Okay, so, and then the big issue is that there is always a limitation of the number of the managed devices. One thing you can very easy to tell for those for other vendor to see their license statement. If they say that the maximum 800 units at one site or 500 units at one site, it means that they are using server base because there is a boundary. So you cannot exceed that boundary. So it's very easy to tell. So we think that it's not a true cloud concept. And then when the user reach the boundary of the Docker or VM, the performance become very bad. Okay, so why we know this? Because we have gone through that. 2 years ago, we have this server-based cloud infrastructure already established. And we ourselves found that it's not that scalable. It requires lots of manpower to monitor and do the adjustment. So we decided at that time that we need to rebuild the whole cloud using this serverless function as a service infrastructure. So we actually break this boundary of server and break into different function. We see this infrastructure as different function. So for the devices, it connect to one function. For the real-time status, this is another function with lots of different server. And then some other server doing the configuration. So it's very scalable. So if right now there are lots of devices need to connect to the cloud, the function module who handling the connection of the AP will scale up. But it's nothing to do with the database or nothing to do with other dashboard or something. So it's a very scalable using this kind of technology. Okay, so you can have a different scale of each function. So in that case, you can do a very scalable cloud deployment. This is why we call this is very highly scalable. And you will ask how scalable it is. So there are some vendor who challenge current cloud leader who is Meraki, Cisco Meraki, and they challenge that your cloud infrastructure is not scalable. And then the Cisco Meraki jumped out and said that in our customer install side, we already reached 29,000 devices at one side. Oh, which is very, very big to their concept. So what about our scalability? We test our system. And how we test? We simulate the AP using the server to simulate the AP, and then to connect, to send all the traffic, the data. And then we have already tested up to 100,000 devices, one site, 100,000. I believe most of the customers cannot reach that number. And not to say other leading cloud vendor out there. So this is why we need to rebuild our cloud infrastructure using serverless technology. So this is our new technology using. So in that case, our cloud actually can deliver a very secure and very scalable. So to sum up, we have deployed a plug and play, so you can easily deploy multiple sites of remote site. And then we have auto firmware upgrade, that you can manage devices easily. And if there is anything policy changing, you simply go to cloud and then do the change. Very easy. And everything is built upon this secure cloud infrastructure. And you don't need to care about the how big it can handle. All right? So this is the first part of our cloud. If I stop here, I won't dare to stand here, because nothing very new, although we do have some inside technology, but that inside technology most of people cannot see, right? You cannot feel. If you cannot feel, then you are not moved by this technology. So I would like to introduce our AI-driven EnGenius Cloud. AI-driven, wow, what a trendy term, right? So what is AI? Of course, artificial intelligence. I believe you will say machine learning, right? Okay, so what does it mean to you? Right, you build a robot and in the end a robot kill you, like a movie? No, this is not AI's purpose, all right? So to us, we think and we define this AI should bring a meaningful experience to the end user. Okay, so to take out all the how to understand technology, and then let your user easily know that what he should do next. Okay, so this is an EnGenius Cloud that we would like our user be able to visualize their cloud and then get a good advisor. Just like a light beam is simply a white line, and then if they use EnGenius Cloud, we let you visualize your network in more detail. And then you will see a beautiful color out there. What's the beautiful color? We will advise you a meaningful advisor. For example, hey, your AP transmission power is too big. All right, so because it's too big, and then your client doesn't have the power to send back the message. So although he got a very good signal strength on his mobile phone, however, his data transfer is so low. So what's the advice? We will advise you that for your 5 gig, it's better that you configure it to like 15 to 17 dBm. Why is that? Because most of your mobile phone or the devices is about this range of transmission power. So it's better to pair with those clients, devices, to make sure that when you transmit, you receive the same, all right? Okay, so for this, like something like this is more meaningful to the end user, because lots of people doesn't know that the current devices, what kind of transmission power they got. In the future, they will be maybe bigger or smaller, but you will keep following those. So we will do that for you. We will build it into our database and then advise you what should you do. All right? So here could be the problem. I just show you lots of dashboard in my first half of presentation. So this is one of it. So this is the list of managed devices. So what it tells you. Oh, okay, the channel, okay, the MAC address, that's it. All right, and we just saw that we can have a quick look of the dashboard, the device, the performance, the channel utilization, the percentage of channel utilization. What is channel utilization? If the channel utilization shows here saying that currently is like 65% of channel utilization, is it good? Is it bad? We don't know, right? So is that simple that we just using that data and say that it's good or bad? No, there is throughput, all right? If the throughput is high, your channel utilization will be high. However, what's the relationship between them? We don't know, right? Okay, so we have an AI-driven advisory. So besides this, when you mouse over to that, to here, and then we will compare the throughput and the channel utilization, and let you know that, oh, your channel utilization is relatively high, Do you want more advisor? Okay, yes, I want to see the advisory. So there might be some advisory board for you. So we will look into more information, saying that currently for this AP is the client connected to it is already 52 clients connected to one AP. It could be too high for you. So we know that using this number, we will dig into more detail and bring in a meaningful message to you. And then let you know that what will be the potential issue and what you should do. So you may go to somewhere else and then limit the maximum number of your client of the AP. So we have a redirection. You just click here, it brings you to that configuration, and then you can change the maximum number of clients. If we didn't advise you this, you never know that we can do this adjustment. All right, so there are other advisory board. So in that case, user can simply look at this and then get a better knowledge of his network. So this is what we call the AI-based advisory. The other thing is that about the dashboard, you just seen that you got the performance, the time, the top end, but what I need to know is that how good is my network, all right? So we have a network health center. We will do lots of measurement. So we will come up with this radar chart and let you know, oh, there might be some issue detected. So you click here and then you do more investigation. And here is the how many devices connected to your switch. And we also see the client list here. So when someone call you and say that, oh, I got some problems, say this Antony's iPad, Antony call you that he just cannot connect to the Wi-Fi. And when you want, of course you want to ask more information that, do you know which device you connect to, where you are, and lots of information. We have the client network timeline. Okay, so we provide you this information. So we click on this device, and then we will see this timeline. That means that what time this client doing what in your network. You will see the overview of it. So for this Antony's iPad, this time we go to third floor and then connect to this AP, and then he moved down to second floor and lobby, and then connected successfully. However, later on, it just cannot connect it. So you don't need to ask your customer or your client to explain to you what happened. You know exactly, you know better than him. And then you can take action, again, ask advisor. And then there will be more advisory for you to debug your network. And then, so in the previous case, it disconnected to the AP, right? So there might be some problem with the AP. So you come to AP detail page, and this is what you see, right? Mostly, and you see the throughput, the time, and the IP address. What does it mean to you, right? So usually when there is a hardware devices encounter some problem, what's the major thing you want to see? If a server kind of very slow, the first thing you want to see is what? You want to see the real-time CPU power and how's the memory utilization. But it's real time. For cloud, if you want to build a real time, it requires kind of different technology to that. But we can do that already. So In that case, we can have a device real-time checker. Okay, so when you come to the device detail page, you will also see the real-time information of CPU utilization, the memory utilization, and throughput, everything here. Okay, so for you, you might think this is so normal. However, while you are doing the cloud manage, you can go out there to see how many vendors can do this real-time information for you. Okay, and floor plan, interesting. So when you see the floor plan here, and there are two AP, and you see, wow, pretty good. The coverage is good, but this kind of information might mislead you because you think the coverage is so good, so you don't need to do anything. All right, but this is because it's lack of more information. So if you put all the walls here, obstacles here, then we can do the predictive floor plan. So you put the walls here, so the actual heat map is look like this. Okay, so actually you cannot cover the whole area. There are some blank spot here, so you better put another AP down here. So this is what our floor plan can do. So in that case, you put another AP here. But is this the best placement that you can put on the floor that can cover the best of your floor? You don't know, all right? You just visualize it and see, maybe I need to put in this place. In EnGenius Cloud, we can advise you, saying that, so we call it constantly floor plan. We will advise you that for those three devices, it's better you put like this, and then to see if you want to change or not. So at least it already calculate, and then they'll let you know which position is better to put your current existing devices. Furthermore, if I want to use someday, I already implement lots of IP phone, so I need the whole coverage to be able to transfer VoIP traffic. Okay, so in that case, maybe I need to have every spot to be RSSI to be like a minus 65 at least, so you can do the voice over IP. So in that case, how many AP I should have? Again, we can advise you that under this VoIP environment, you need to have 5 AP, and then put in like this and using different channels. So to see if you want to change or not. All right. I believe most of you familiar with our Wi-Fi planner, easy Wi-Fi planner. Actually, we leverage that technology into this cloud, and I believe lots of cloud vendors out there cannot do this. Okay, because they don't own this technology. All right, and this is very common, like an MSP or maybe system integrator like you. You got lots of customers, and then you want to manage centrally. So how you can organize this in your network management? Some vendor doing tag. Okay, so they put lots of tag to each different AP. Okay, so if you want to see a company C, you simply type company C, and then you have a list of AP using this company C. But with this tag, can it tell you the relationship like this? No. So it's ridiculous. How user can use this kind of tag? How he can remember those tags? So in our case, we do it the hierarchy monitoring view. So by nature, when you build within your organization, you can have this kind of hierarchy, just like a file manager. So easy, very straightforward. So you can create lots of different layers of hierarchy. Okay, so in this case, for company B, you have US, Europe, And for company C, also have a US, Europe branch office. And then you can do it just like a file manager every day you are using. I think it's much easier. Okay, so in summary that we got lots of AI-driven technology putting into here. The whole philosophy is that every day we are thinking that how we can help our user to manage their network easier without knowing that much networking technology. So this is our purpose, and we will keep doing this. And with the cloud, it's so good. It's a so good platform that we can keep enhancing. And once we enhance, we can update the customer immediately. So this is our AI-driven cloud technology. And then with this, so in summer, we will launch this cloud to the market. And then after that, we have some new products on the plan. Okay, so what will be it? Currently, we call this Cloud AP. And then for the next phase, we will have Cloud Pro AP. What is Cloud Pro AP? It got a dedicated scanning radio. All right, so this dedicated scanning radio, it doesn't interfere those AP you are working, but it scans the whole radio in the environment and see if there is a rogue AP coming up, or is there any non-Wi-Fi traffic coming up. So using this new hardware technology into our AP, we can do this zero weight DFS. Because especially in Europe, there are very few bands you can use. So it's better that you can leverage the DFS channel, so you got a better performance. However, there is some rule why you are using DFS. If we got this dedicated scanning radio, we can keep monitoring the other DFS channel. And then when the current channel I'm using have some problem that some DFS they want to use, then I can immediately transfer to the other available DFS channel. So in that case, you can just swim between those available DFS channels. So it will be very, very useful for you to increase your performance. And real-time RF radio frequency status. So you can see in real time the performance of what happened to current radio, and then so you can find immediately what kind of rogue AP already emerging in your environment, and now you can take immediate action. And we also will build in the BLE 5.0, which is also very hot topic right now. They said that the BLE 5.0 will become de facto IoT standard because it's cheap and the transmission power is very minimum, and then the range is high, and it also supports mesh, so it can very easily beat the current ZigBee or Z-Wave those technology. So they said that the BLE will be a next IoT protocol, very important. So we build this hardware into our next generation AP, and then with that you can easily do the location-based marketing or something like that. Okay, so this is our next generation that we are going to launch also within this year. So hopefully in Q4 timeframe, we can release this new device. The hardware is already ready, and we simply need to implement those advanced features onto the cloud. All right, so in summary, the cloud family Okay, so we have the cloud platform, mobile app, the cloud switch, and cloud access point. So for the cloud access point, we will provide 2x2 AC and indoor and outdoor. Okay, wait a second. I thought our previous session talking about Wi-Fi 6. Don't you put it in? Here you go. So we will also announce the ECW220, which is 2x2 AX managed by cloud. And it will be very likely the first 2x2 11X cloud AP. Okay? And by the way, I received lots of questions from the field that, hey, come on, it's so good product. What's your price? Please give us some time, all right? So, because our product is going to launch in summer, and before that, we will definitely let you know the price. But our current position is very clear. We want this product to be very competitive, to be very, very competitive, okay? So, please just wait for a moment, right? And for switch, besides these 8 ports, we also will announce the 10G uplink switch devices. And you can see that this is cloud-enabled switch. So it's not necessary that it needs to connect to the cloud. That you can use it as a standalone, but by default it will be managed by cloud. So with this, you can see the whole topology of your network. And besides that, we will provide full set of API. This is also not that easy, okay? But currently, we already have a full set of API that you can access our cloud, our switch, and our AP. If you found a big telco company and they said that they want their own UI, it's very easy because all the API is ready out there. So you can change your UI, you can do the application aware stuff or security or location-based services based on those API. Okay, so it's all ready. All right, so this is about our EnGenius Cloud. Hopefully, you think this might be a good product and easy to use, and then which can boost your sales from this year on. Okay, so before I do the live demo, yeah, I will also do the live demo to let you see what our cloud is. I need to introduce our EnGenius end-to-end solution. Because besides this cloud-based solution, you all know that we also have the Easy Master. That if your user would like to use on-premises services instead of cloud, even our cloud is so secure and scalable, they cannot just trust anything in the cloud. Then in that case, you still can choose on-premises solution, which is the Easy Master. And we are going to announce SkyP and the remote access portal. So altogether, we call this EnSky. This is cloud, this is sky, all right? So this is a SkyP, it's more like this. So maybe you can see the device out there. You simply just put the Easy Master in these devices. So it got 2 gigabit port interfaces, and PoE is PoE, and can manage up to 50 devices and 7 days statistic data due to the hardware limitation. And you simply connect it to your switch. All right, so in the past, you need to find a server to install VM and then install the Easy Master Now you don't need to do that. You simply purchase this box. And then, what's the application? So for different site, maybe for different customers, you just put the Sky key or the EnSky at a different site. And then we will provide you the remote access portal. Look like this. So you access the EnSky remote cloud portal, then you will see the list under your name, the list of EnSky or Sky key. So you can manage under one single pane of glasses. Okay, so you will see the list and what's the model, the MAC address, and if you want to go, you simply click this create tunnel. So for our cloud, we will create a tunnel to go through all the security gateway and then access your local Sky key. So it's just like a team viewer that you don't need your client to build a team viewer, but using this remote access portal, you can do the remote access just like a centrally configure local GUI. Okay, so together, when we launch this Sky key, we will also provide this remote access portal for you to easily manage the very big scale of a network. All right, so that's my presentation. So do I have still some time? All right, 10 minutes, 5 minutes? All right, so because everyone wants to see the what is this cloud. Okay, so I look in this, let me, I'm sorry about this. All right, so this is the one that, let me refresh. So this organization is login. So you can see the radar chart here. Okay, so let's see the AP list. I just registered 2 devices here. So what we see is here, and then if you want to configure, so this is the manage. This is configuration. If you configure SSID, you simply click here and then change whatever name you want to do. Okay, so under this SSID, the association, if it's open, traffic shaping, the KP portal, enable click through or using our EnGenius cloud AAA server. We also build a cloud AAA server, so you can use the EnGenius authentication. All right, so the splash page, you just see that splash page. I can easily change the color. Okay, and then the SSID scheduling. What time you want this SSID to be broadcast? All right, so this is SSID and radio setting, and you can see that it automatically detects that this is the AP is located in the LAN, so it can show you will leverage the Italy the channel regulatory to make sure that you cannot conflict outside of the regulation. Okay, so for the AP list, you have the map, the Google map. All right, so you were there's some Chinese. So you can put the you can also put the floor plan down here. But it's better that let me change you to some currently working. Actually, these devices are installed physically and for a period of time. That so you can move around this and do the heat map here. So you should, let's see some dashboard here. You will see lots of information already. And oh, we also have some layer 7 dashboard built in. So you can see actually what kind of application travel through your networks, right? And so for the client, here are all the client lists that travel through. So we only show you those client who has ever visited this AP and all the application traffic analysis here. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much it's like that. We also collect lots of event log. Actually, for event log, we think that's very important for end users. So we will keep developing more technology based on this event log and provide more valuable information or valuable AI-based advisory to the end user.
How we can collect those event log from syslog server outside? Is it possible?
Yes, yeah. It is. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. There's also lots of syslog analysis providers. They can do a better job doing the analysis. Yes, you can do that. All right, so pretty much just let you quickly see this, and then during the break time you can go next door and play around with this EnGenius Cloud. Okay, so that ends my presentation, and I wish that we do bring the meaningful product to you and to your customers. Okay, so thank you very much.
Forse faccio anche senza. Beh, come avete visto, finalmente abbiamo lanciato una nuova soluzione che leva un attimino l'asticella della piattaforma. C'è da fare attenzione, non è una soluzione che va a sostituire l'attuale piattaforma basata su EasyMaster, non è una soluzione che va magari in tutti i tipi di applicazione, ma è una nuova soluzione che permette di andare in alcuni mercati. È altamente performante, avete visto, si lavora a livello 7, si aggiungono un sacco di funzionalità, veramente semplice da utilizzare, rimane l'altra piattaforma per alcuni tipi di lavori, ma finalmente possiamo offrire una soluzione particolarmente performante ma con un sacco di feature in più in grado di competere con i mostri sacri del settore. Anche l'attuale piattaforma EasyMaster, poi con EnSky che abbiamo visto prima di là Chiara con me, sia in formato poi virtual machine che fisico, sta avendo un sacco di aggiornamenti. Per chi non se ne è accorto, è uscito il social login, black e white list per SSID, è stata aggiunta anche la possibilità sulla rete isolata di aggiungere dei whitelist. Cosa vuol dire? Quando crea una rete con la layer 2 isolation, quindi dove ogni utente non si vede tra di loro, posso aggiungere adesso un dispositivo visibile da tutti. Qual è l'applicazione? Dal classico hotspot alla stampante per lo spazio di coworking o al riproduttore musicale. Adesso questo è possibile. E importante anche i vostri feedback, perché io spesso parlo con voi, mi incontro, aggiornamenti, funzionamento dei prodotti, però spesso tante nuove funzionalità arrivano proprio da suggerimenti da parte vostra. E noi dopo vi faremo vedere, per chi è di là e non l'ha visto prima, il funzionamento e quant'altro. Sappiate che stiamo già sistemando un nuovo listino con tutta la nuova gamma dei prodotti, stiamo sistemando appunto anche degli eventi un po' più commerciali riguardo al lancio sia del Wi-Fi 6 e sia della piattaforma cloud, in cui vi racconteremo dove va venduto, perché onestamente noi siamo qua perché tutta questa roba qua la dobbiamo tramutare in soldi, perché dobbiamo venderla e quindi riuscire a fare un po' di business. Ecco, l'obiettivo sarà, in un secondo step, cominciare a raccontarvi quali sono le applicazioni e dove c'è domanda di questa tipologia di prodotti. E quello che vi posso dire è enorme, è enorme. Dopo pranzo, adesso faremo la pausa pranzo, e vi ruberò qualche minuto con qualche slide per raccontarvi come sta cambiando il wifi. Perché come vi dicevo prima, un'oretta fa, quello che noi conoscevamo prima come applicazione è cambiata. Il wifi non lo usiamo più per noi, per guardarmi l'orario dei treni. Il wifi lo usa la mia lavatrice per aggiornarsi il firmware, per verificare che la seta di quella tal marca non si rovini. Ecco, stiamo andando in quella direzione lì. E praticamente la mia parte è finita. Amanda, if you want to say something. Se avete qualsiasi domanda, ci vediamo nella vostra ora.
So just to quickly summarize, so EnGenius's cloud solution is really bringing a truly scalable and serverless solution to our customers to keep up with the rapid demand for the scalability of networks. So with that, we want to invite you guys all to enjoy lunch and again experience the demo room where you can get your hands on the cloud solution and really experience that along with the EnSky solution. Thank you.